All right, Coach, you guys came up with a 15-3 win. Talk about kind of the payback game after losing them last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that obviously all of us have been thinking about for a year, in terms of how it ended up last year. It was a game that did cost us a chance maybe at the Final Four. And certainly we knew coming in, they're a team that plays us well. They're talented, and, they certainly have had some big wins lately. And, we knew coming out just being a little, fired up wasn't going to be enough. We have to run our sets defensively, offensively. We have to be sharp, but again, a little emotion, we'll call it, doesn't hurt. But I think the guys certainly brought it tonight for sure.
Defensively, you guys had a great game for the fourth straight game. Talk about what you guys are doing back there.
Yeah, I mean, they're buying in. I mean, Connor's playing very well, no question. I mean, Morgan obviously when he gets in is doing the same, as Connor, and same he did last year. I mean, we got obviously, good stoppers, and the defensemen and everybody playing down there, middies included, are doing their jobs. They're listening to scout report, they're playing the hands. They're playing as one cohesive unit, and that's the difference, I believe. Last year we were a little inconsistent. I think that's where our consistency is this year. Is we have good players, and they are all doing their jobs, and they're gelling. And when guys, try to do too much, we get in trouble. But I think you've seen the last few games, I mean, we are holding, talented college teams under 5 goals consecutively for, 4 games now. It's pretty impressive, and they definitely deserve a lot of credit. But again, I mean, the old middies, everybody included, face-off guys that are getting in playing defense are doing a really good job.
Corey Lunny had another 6 goals today. Talk about him offensively.
If there was one person that was probably the most fired up, it was Corey, and I think he knows, he didn't play his best last year, and, he certainly wasn't the reason we lost. But, when you got big-time player like Corey, he takes those type of games hard because he figures he's a guy that can kind of pull those out for us, and he certainly has in many instances. So I think coming into this one, he was certainly hungry for the ball, and we weren't going to take that away and let him. We were just going to let him go, and you could just see by the way he was dodging and shooting, is he definitely wanted the ball, and he wanted to make a big impact in this game, and he did. I mean, he's facing a good defender who played him well last year, and I think Corey knew that he was going to really have to up the level of intensity on his dodges and just, how sharp he was, and he was great. I mean, he just, and obviously with the offense, I mean, we did a lot to get him some of those goals by drawing penalties, by really running what we're asking him to run. We got to get consistent there, in terms of our sets. We can't just rely on individual plays, but we certainly got to man up a bunch because other guys were drawing flags, on hustle plays, and Corey was the beneficiary. And then when we were 6-on-6, he certainly, made them pay on a couple occasions with, just great looks and great dodges.
All right, great game.